Hi, Andy Oliver here on day 13 of the BFI London Film Festival. We're here in Leicester Square to talk to acclaimed actor and now director Diego Luna of the film Abel, a wonderful comedy drama about fatherhood and masculinity. We'll be catching up with the director himself very shortly. Diego, with a background in theatre and entertainment and acting, why did you get involved with the directing role in this movie?
I guess because I always wanted to direct, you know, and I was just waiting to have the right story to tell, you know, the personal story that would allow me to take that big step in life, you know, to say, okay, I'm ready. I've worked with many amazing directors, and I just wanted to do it once myself, you know. I wanted film to be as personal as it can be, and that's I believe film is about directors, you know, and everyone else around is just a tool for someone to tell a story that talks about a point of view, and I was ready to tell my own.
The movie is about fatherhood, masculinity. Can you tell us a little bit more about the story?
The story is about a kid that one day comes back home from a mental institution, and he realizes his father is not there. And one morning he decides to become the father of the family. He starts to behave as a grown-up and starts to be the father that the family is missing. And obviously he's 10 years old, so it's not an easy task for a 10-year-old, you know, and starts to get crazier and crazier and crazier. Till ta-tan, you have to see the film, but it's a film where you laugh, but at the end you end up, I hope, engaging, because it's about the love of a mother and a son, you know, and that's the purest way of love, and very universal. I think everyone can connect with this.
How did you choose the Esparza brothers, audition process, etc.?
I choose the actors. Well, the kids, I went into a long process, you know. I saw 400 kids that were non-actors. Then we went into a workshop, theater workshop, with 3 of them that I thought could play the part. That lasted another 2 months. Then I chose him, and then his brother appeared, and he had a brother that was perfect, you know. And so then it's the whole process of the way we rehearsed and the way we shot was built for him, you know. There was no script. He couldn't read the story, so he knew his character, but he didn't know anything of what was going to happen, you know. So he was discovering that every day, finding out what the film was about, and it made it quite easy for him, you know. Half of what it's happening, it's really happening to him, basically.
What did you bring to the director's chair? What experience did you bring from your acting roles that helped you with directing the movie?
Well, definitely the way I directed the actors has a lot to do with the way I would like to be directed, you know, and the way, or why I chose to work with kids is because I worked as a kid, and I think kids are the best actors, basically, you know. I mean, every kid is an actor in a way. They spend all day long dreaming and believing about stories, fantasies, and they talk to a pillow, and then they can be a pirate, and they can, you know, it's just that it has to be fun for them. And I thought about, I mean, I kind of build a playground where we at the same time we're shooting a film, you know. But for him it was a different experience than for anyone else, and I wanted to prove that that's possible.
We're here for the premiere of Draquila, which is a documentary about a terrible earthquake that occurred in Italy a few years ago. The movie is directed and written by the award-winning screenwriter herself, Sabina Guzzanti. Sabina, this is obviously a topic and a documentary that you feel obviously strongly about. Why did you make the documentary in the first place?
Because I wanted to describe the situation of Italy today, which is, in my opinion, very scaring and dramatic and dangerous, and is something we should understand and discuss. And also, you know, to show also to the world, because when you Italian outside of Italy are a lot, because everyone is escaping, and they are basically tortured by the question about why Italians are so silly to keep voting Berlusconi. Don't they see what the rest of the world sees? But I think with this movie you can understand why people vote for Berlusconi, and the thing is much more complex and it's much more dangerous, and it's not folkloristic folk issue with a very crazy, funny man and some idiots that believe in everything, including Vatican, keep voting for him. It's not that simple at all, and what they did in Italy is dangerous for other countries too, and in France is going on something similar. We're taking inspiration from Berlusconi, obviously, and I think his democracy is facing a big crisis in all over Western society, and it's time to fix some new limits and principle.
Well, we spoke to the writer and director herself, Miss Sabina Guzzanti. This is Andy Oliver signing out for Premier Scene. Till next time.